What is up, friends? Thank you for coming back to my channel. I am Stephanie from High Range. I am the owner and maker, one-woman show of everything that is High Range Trading Co. If you're new here, please subscribe and make sure you're following me on Instagram at High Range Trading Co. I post there daily. We're talking mom life, maker life, manifesting, daily inspo for living your best mother hustling life. For today's video, I want to talk about Supacolor transfers. I've been using Supacolor exclusively for my business for the last 2 years and did a how to order Supacolor video about a year ago, so I wanted to refresh that and talk about Supacolor. So, first things first, what is Supacolor? They are a hybrid screen print transfer. They are the world's best transfer. That is kind of like their tagline, and let me tell you, they live up to the hype. So prior to using Supacolor, I was screen printing with a 1 to 2 color screen print press out of my garage, and that was great, but it was so limited for what I could do for my business and what I could offer for my customs. Again, I was doing 1 and 2 colors. I was either screen printing using vinyl, making my own screens, or I was ordering screens, which was crazy expensive. And it meant that I needed to factor those costs into when I was doing minimums for my customs. Now that I've switched over to Supacolor, there's no limits. It is full color digital printing, but with that screen print longevity, durability, and quality. So they get their name for the world's best transfer because they truly are unmatched in that quality and durability. The transfers, the wearable transfer, which is your most universal, is wash tested up to like 70 plus washes. At that point, your shirt's probably going to start to fall apart before your transfer actually does. So that is why I feel so confident in using them for my business, for making merch for other small businesses and makers, because I know that this transfer is going to last, where with screen printing, over time you get that cracking and fading. You're not going to get that with the Supacolor transfers. And you create your account. Once your account is live, you can go on, order, see the different transfer types. There's wearable, like I said, your most universal transfer. There's a headwear if you want to do hats. There's promo for like backpacks, tote bags, that sort of thing. Blocker if you're talking like camo prints, anything that has a heavy print. And the different fabric types. So again, wearable is your most universal. That is what I gravitate towards and order the most. Every time that you order your transfers, they're gonna come in a bag with the little tag on here. There's a 10-piece minimum per design. Again, no color charges, no setup fees. It's that 10-piece minimum, which is really doable. It allows you to, one, if you're doing prints for yourself, you have some inventory to use, and if you're doing it for customs, other businesses, 10 is a great minimum to start with. And what I also love is the first thing that you want to do when you get your transfers is count how many you've received. So they always include a couple extra to make sure that you can test them in case, you know, if you've never used them and you need to get used to the peel. They have a couple extra transfers in there, but I've gotten anywhere from like 2 to 10 to more. Throughout the year, they do run specials where they give you some extra transfers throughout that time. So you always want to count them. They come in this bag that has all of the info right on there. So you're going to see the name of your artwork file. You're going to have a QR code to scan to reorder. You're going to have your press, temp, time, and pressure, and the types of garments that it's going to go on. Now, the wearable transfers, again, I said is your most universal transfer for your cotton poly blends, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, that sort of thing. You're going to want to press between 290 and 320. All presses are different. It can take some trial and error, but for the most part, especially with their next generation formula, it is never been easier to press using Supacolor. I'm gonna use a firm pressure and just press for about 10 to 15 seconds. Quick pre-press to get any moisture out of your garment. You're gonna lay your transfer on, press it for your 10 to 15 seconds, and it is a hot, fast peel. So you want to really get down low on that garment and pull it fast. And then if you want to do a post pressed, by all means do it. I don't always, but depending on the print, maybe I'll do it or not. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. Please leave me a comment down below if you liked it. Leave me questions if you have them. I am more than happy to answer. Again, follow me on Instagram if you're not already at High Range Trading Co. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.